And then y'all come after me. I'm like, yeah, they savages. They're animals. Because they don't let me take their stuff. And then I'm going to holiday for it. People going to get off work. But that's the biggest crook in America. The other one thing is stealing ain't right. We live in a stolen country. Unless you're a Native American. Or they didn't go back to Africa. No, you go back to Europe. From America neither. Unless you're Indian, you wasn't here. Don't tell us the downs you got up.
Right.
And why they was in the caves in Europe, because they lived in Africa with us, but they would cause a lot of problems, so all of the kings and stuff in Africa sent them all up, and like, y'all gotta leave. And they send them out into the wilderness, which they thought they was gonna die off, but they didn't die off. What they did, they found caves and started living in caves. And it says we're colder than the hair grow. That's where the original caveman came from. The white people, they were cast out into the caves of Europe, and they was in the mountains, and if you don't say, you get all hairy, and that's why then they were living in caves, since it wasn't high, they had to bend down. That's why you see cavemen, they like this, they look like apes. But then after a while, since they didn't die, after a while, it was like, we were like, nah, let's try to tame them. So they sent Moses out there and taught them. That's why, like, the Jewish people, like, yeah, we're the chosen ones. They chosen amongst their people because they was the first one that they taught, shave all that damn hair. Even though you gotta shave, you look like a damn werewolf. You gotta cook your meat, you gotta season your meat. That's why when people don't have flavor in their food, they don't have flavor in their food. You taste their food, like, ain't no sauce. Nasty. But we taught them, and then after we taught them, they always did.
Enslaved.
Yeah, they were like, all right. We're going to get up out of here. Since y'all cast out before, and they was ready to cast them out again, so they left, and they tricked a couple of black people. But they didn't trick the dumb black people. They tricked the ones that knew how to build, the ones that knew how to do work. Come on over here, whatever they told them. Next thing you know, but they tricked them, though.
I'm so happy this is not false. Because my mom told me this too. I was like, this sounds fake.
Yeah, that's not.
I was like, this sounds fake. And I was like, wait, this sounds familiar.
It's not going to be in your history book. That's why they ain't going to tell you the truth. But that's the truth, though. Yeah, that's the truth. Because, like I said, they stole and then they turned us into slaves. And then, to make matters worse, they knew once we became slaves, they were like, damn, they might kill us.
Mm-hmm.
They had to torture us. That's when they started hanging us and whipping us and torturing us. And after a while, the next generation came, and you saw your mother being tortured, you see your father getting killed, so you'd be a little more, let me be careful. And then the next generation, they more careful. And the next generation, they more careful. After a while, yes, sir, master. How you doing, master? Yeah, sure look good, master. Yeah, master's great. Master treats me well.
You ain't my master, bow down.
Yeah, but that's how they were so much, so they, after generations and generations of being, they got weaker and weaker and weaker. And then after they used us up, and they got all these big houses, so we built these houses. They got these big fields, so we did all the field work. They got all they got all these riches now. Now, go back to Africa. We don't need you. Like, no, I ain't going nowhere. But y'all took me. I ain't been to Africa in 500 years. Now you want to send go back to Europe then. Go back to the cave.
Right.
You ain't go back to the cave. I ain't going back to Africa. This is my country too. My generation, my ancestors, between our blood, our sweat, and our tears, we made this country. But now, we just now getting it back together, and now that they were like, we can't whip them no more, we can't put them in slaves that way, because we was like, our numbers was getting so big, that it was like, sure, it was like 500 white guys and 3,000 black people. It was like, all right.
Hey, you touch me?
That's like, Harriet, what's her name? What's her name that was that? That's the one that with the slaves, right?
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman. And you ever heard that when they go, we in the water, or something like that? Mm-hmm. That was a code. Mm-hmm. I just found that out recently. That was a code because they had got some boat. They had got this boat. It was during wartime, so it was a big ship. And one of the black guys, he put word out, was like, yo, I got this boat. We're going to bounce that. I get people, that's what it is. Way by, whatever they say, by the water, but they just thought they were singing because it was depressed, and we always sung. That's why when black people sing now like that. We never, they never sing. While we get whipped and everything and beaten, like, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. They sitting on us. We shall overcome. Malcolm X like, fuck that. You hit me, I'm hit you back.
Right.
Dr. King was like, turn the other cheek. Turn the cheek. I ran out of cheek. Now I'm going to kick you in your butt. And we may get kicked out of cheek, so I would say, Malcolm X like, by all means necessary, you hit me, I'm going to hit you. You hurt one of mine, I'm going to hurt one of yours. And then once they realized that, they was like, wait a minute.
They trying to kill us.
And now they dangerous now, so then that's when they started putting drugs in the neighborhood. They said, we got to make them weak. Because that's when the Black Panther was out. It was like a panther's born every day in the hood, meaning a black person born every day, and another black person making our numbers bigger. So it was like a black panther's born every day in the hood, and we was getting too strong, so they figured they made a deal with some drug dealer in another country. You can bring your drugs in, but just keep it in Brooklyn, keep it in Los Angeles, you know, all the places where black people was at. And that's what happened. Then either people got strung out on drugs, they sold drugs and went to jail, or their family was destroyed because of drugs. How do you call it?
Mac and cheese! Yeah! No, it's not mac and...
Are you recording this?
Yes.
Loser.
I'm not a loser. This is gonna get a lot of hits.
Sweet. No, you ain't recording you. Don't be up there like.
Be like, this is true.
Call Muhammad.
No, I'm not gonna put it on Instagram or nothing like that.
Yeah, right.
I'm just.
Like that lady who brought back everything doing it. Be like, hey, we want to give you this check. Like, okay.
Like, what? Ain't gonna have faith.
Just become famous. All you need is one rant video. That's all you need, just one.
Or do something that nobody done before. That's what I told about. The way you become famous now, you get 1,000 hits or 10,000 hits. You get 1 million hits. You
get some cash off of that.
You're gonna be a star. You're gonna be the new Justin Bieber.
I don't even like Justin Bieber. Don't say that.
I just had to think of somebody that just popped out of nowhere and became famous. I'm like, oh, that guy, that Chinese guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him either.
He got from doing that. Chinese guy doing some hip hop. He got famous.
But he doesn't even know how to do it correctly. He's doing it like...
That's the funny thing about it. Like, he looks so...
What are you doing?
The fact that he did it, he got all these likes and all these hits.
Right. I was like...
He became famous for that. I was like, wow, how you become famous just but dance wrong? Wrong. Uh-oh, 3,000 hits? Oh, wow. Half a mil. Ain't got that garbage. That's why everybody walk with their phone all the time. They be waiting for a fight. Oh, wow, let me see how many hits I can get. Yeah, you go get that camera, I'm going to fill up you in one hit. They're going to be there. The only hit you want to get. And I'm going to like it. You ain't going to like it.
I saw this video, and this guy was recording 2 girls. I think her name is Sharquisha or whatever. And then she was talking to the girl, and the girl was like, and then the girl went, bah! So her face on the phone, and then it replayed. So he's like, I came in like a rat. I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, wow. And then they had some parody of Miley Cyrus.
Oh, man.
I was like, wow, this is
That's what that girl a lot too now. She did that little twerk with Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little chicken it has. Oh, a little chicken butt. Oh my God. Actually, they did that for Thanksgiving. They had a face on it. Oh my God.
I saw that. I was dying off of that though.
Hannah Montana roll.
Hannah Montana turned into
Damn.
Hoochie Mama.
I know.
White version.
But that's another thing. And she loves a little black dance. I like what all black girls do.
It's cute. No, it's not. It's not.
No.
Not on you.
And then you gotta pop something you don't have. You pop phones, Black girls be doing it, they be out of the junk, dude. And you look like you funky, a white girl that hung out with black people, and now you're like, oh, I can do that.
And then,
but that's the people that become famous. The black people that do stuff that white people would do, like Tiger Woods. White people was famous for golf. Tiger Woods came and made it famous.
And then
black
white people
known for rap. Eminem became the greatest because he did something black people do. It's always like the crossover that makes the most money.
Yeah, I was like, how does a white person want to be black and a black person want to be white?
Yeah, and that's what black people are perm their hair to make their hair straight. White people perm their hair too.
I know, they make it curly.
Yeah, I know there's white girls, you just get mad because I want to get my hair braided, but my hair will keep coming out. Because somebody say perm it, so she permed her hair so she get a braid, but yet the black girls are perming their hair to make it straight. I'm like, everybody's so confused, but that's because everybody mixed up.
I love my hair.
I know, you got wrong. That's why Kendra didn't recognize you. She's like, I love it. I'm like, yeah. And you must be a little one with dreads on. I'm like, yeah, I remember you didn't come to other Thanksgiving at the Rectum House before. I forgot about that. You were like...
But I know I don't get perms.
Huh?
I don't get perms.
Yeah, thank God. That's what you were talking about you yesterday. Did he have wakeworms or something in his hair? And you told me.
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about that. He said, I hope Andy get a perm so she can go through the pain. Oh, why you want her to go through pain? Like, and she told me to get a perm. I'm like, yeah, you ain't got no hair. You got your perm, you ain't got no hair. I just want her to get a perm before it can hurt. I said, perm don't hurt unless you do it wrong. It does. Because all it do is if you put the grease in your hair, like if you scratch your hair, you got cuts, and then it's going to burn. But if you just put it in, you put the grease and you'll, burn your scalp, and you take it out, you don't leave it in too long. Once you feel that little tingle, you wash it out. I've never done it, but that's all I like. And then
I was like, how does a perm feel? So I was like, what you mean? You got a perm? I said, perms don't look like this.
Yeah, perm makes your hair look straight, though.
Yeah, it makes it look straight, but it don't feel straight.
Yeah.
Feel like a whole bunch of knots in your head, and then like, in the outside, it looks smooth, but then when you actually touch it, feel like...
Oh, yeah, the scalp is all... Because we got natural hair. Our hair supposed to be kinky. It's supposed to be kinky, and when you break the texture, it messes it up. But
I did this for Hispanic.
But lucky you did that instead of what I did. I ain't want to go a perm because I had curly hair, but I couldn't get my hair braided because my hair was too curly. So it would keep coming out. I used to get mad. It's like, you got to straighten your hair. You got